insurance money, and we use it to pay for the insurance, pay for the fire truck that we bought. Note, it's an annual note payment to the bank. That's the reason 43. That's an annual payment. It's due, and we need to get that payment made to avoid a late fee. We can't do that. Discussion. Vote. How do you vote, Selectman McKenzie?
Aye.
Selectman Brock?
Aye.
Selectman Tullis? Selectman Cameron?
Aye.
Selectman Eubanks?
Aye.
It was unanimous. All in favor. The motion did pass. Now we have Selectman Eubanks regarding comments made by the Pike County Civil Defense Coordinator. Selectman Eubanks.
Yes. If you can remember a while back, maybe a couple of votes back, I proposed defunding Mr. Coghlan as the whatever part that we give to the county to fund his position. And I said that based upon what he said in open forum about disparaging remarks about what's the racial makeup of McComb, what's the racial makeup of Brookhaven. That's why I go to Brookhaven to watch games, and also his what he said pertaining to Selectmen of Ward 3. Now he can say whatever he wants to say about me. That's fine, but when you disrespect the office that I hold now, then that's something totally different. Most of you are business owners. Most of you have employees. No one would have let their employee call them a stupid son of a bitch. I hope Michael Cameron wouldn't do it. I hope no other employee will allow someone that's taking to take that type of leave. So what I'm saying is, once again, I'm asking that we defund his position. Whatever monies we give to him that comes from whatever monies we give to the county, that we defund them. Based upon, we can't have a person in a position that has that type of mentality, and along with his friends, they're just laughing and talking about black folks, you know, why they don't like to go to games and all of this stuff. And so to have that person to be the person that we go to look out for our community, you know, to look out, you know, that's a stretch there. If he can't have the common decency to sit there and hold a civilized conversation, then that person does not need to be the head of an organization that's here to help all the citizens. When this gentleman sit there and said that he wasn't going to open up no weather-related buildings, you know, what else does he do besides that? And he would not even allow that to do. Even the sheriff department called him and asked him, could he open up a building to get the people in that was cold, that power had went out. He didn't do anything. And his thing was, well, my phone went dead. I know we're paying for his car charger. I know he got it. So he can walk to his car and charge his phone up? That shows a blatant disregard for all the citizens of McComb. That, you know, and to have that person to sit there, after y'all heard it, the mayor even said that's damning. Mr. Dowdy took it to a lady she couldn't understand, even though the person said, hey, Richard, and he answered. So we know at least Richard was on the table. And to sit there and let this man, who was here earlier, and decide to leave, you know, to be over our civil defense, I mean, that's just ridiculous. You know, didn't nobody tell him to say it. He said it himself, out of his own mouth. You know, and so I'm gonna put it before this board again, and I'm gonna ask that this board take up tonight. Take whatever monies we give to him off the table. Let the county worry about it, because that type of person does not need to be in a position where he is over anybody. And if you listen, and I'm gonna provide copies of this tape to everybody that was left in my mailbox, so you can listen for yourself what he said. I don't even care about the other clowns. I'm talking about him. He has that position. And if he was sitting there in that position, they went to talking the way they talking, he should have stopped and said, look, I don't want to talk about it. But yet, he joined in. So is this the type of person that we want to work for, to look out for the interests of our citizens? Apparently, he don't care about a portion of the citizens because he go to Brookhaven to watch games, so he don't have to be in McComb to watch them with black folks. So I know that section of people that he don't like. Now, that's out of his mouth. Nobody made him say, nobody put a gun to his head. He said it on his own. So I'm asking this board, to whatever mechanism we can do, to whatever, and why can't he come before the board? And I want to make sure that the next board meeting on the 22nd, he does come before the board. I'm going to ask that he come before the board and explain himself. What was his mentality? What was he thinking when he said it? I don't care if the Pope takes it. I don't care where it came from. He said it. He opened his mouth and literally said it. So I'm asking the board tonight to vote, to whatever mechanism we have, to rescind any monies that we send to him personally for that position, that we take it off the table until he comes in and explains himself to the board and citizens of McComb, who he is supposed to be representing as the civil defense director. I don't know if he got certain people he wanted to direct, certain people he want to look out for, but to hear that come out of his mouth, you know, you can call me whatever you want to call me, but with the office that I hold, you will not disrespect it. You know, you will not disrespect it. So I'm asking this board to, whatever mechanism Mr. Dowdy can come up with or whatever, tonight, to defund his position and continue to fund civil defense. So I'm making a motion tonight to defund civil defense director and continue to fund the civil defense department itself.
There's been a motion to amend the agenda to add one additional item. How do you vote, Selectman McKenzie?
No.
Selectman Brock?
Aye.
Selectman Tullis?
No.
Selectman Cameron?
No.
Selectman Eubanks?
Aye.
All right. Motion was failed. All right. The next board meeting will be Friday, June the 22nd at 2018 at 10 a.m. in this boardroom.
Question. You finish.
General election of the City of McComb is Tuesday, June 19th, 2018. The polls will open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Have an announcement, Selectman Brock?
Question.
Question?
Mr. Butler, Administrator Butler.
Yes, sir.
Could you get something out of the box in regard to MEMA and how any funds trickle down from the City of McComb to MEMA?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir.
And,
You have another announcement?
yes. I want to announce that we have sitting selectmen in a 70% minority city that are allowing an employee, because he gets money from us, to say disparaging things about this community and about the people, not even wanting to be around the people, but we are paying him. So I want to go on record as saying that Ted Tubbs, Michael Cameron, and the mayoral candidate McKenzie all voted in favor of keeping this racist here on this board. So that's my announcement.
I do want to point out we have flowers in our boardroom, and they are courtesy of the McComb Garden Club. I gave you their little flyer that came along with the flowers. They're very appreciative of the City of McComb in designating National Garden Week in the City of McComb. And so just an organization that's doing a lot of beautification projects here in the city. Motion to adjourn. Selectman Cameron made the motion, Selectman Tullis for the second. How do you vote, Selectman McKenzie? Selectman McKenzie? Selectman Brock? How do you vote, sir? Aye. Selectman Tullis? Aye. Selectman Cameron? Selectman McKenzie said aye. Selectman Eubanks, you vote aye. It's all in favor. We are adjourned. Thank you very much. All right.